Hey Podtacular, Duststorm back again doing another intel guide for Halo 5 Guardians. In this video we're going to be covering the intel from the second mission, Blue Team. Before we begin, if you want to try to find the intel on your own, look for some of the green computer terminals located around the mission and that will get you most of them. The first piece of intel is going to be right after we come back in from the observation deck before we encounter any enemies. So step up to the terminal, hit X, and you'll grab your first piece of intel. The second piece of intel is going to be right after you clear the first room of grunts downloading data. You'll be fighting a few enemies, and if you go off to the right, you'll find your second computer terminal for your second piece of intel. For the third piece of intel, finish the room with the jumping jackals, and before you head into the room with the hunter encounter, make a right to these platforms. Go ahead and clamber up both of these, boost over to the final platform, and then you'll find the intel lying on the ground. The fourth piece of intel is going to be when you're going through the pipes. When you get to the room that has the jackals, you're going to come over here. There's going to be some boxes. Go ahead and duck on under into this vent, and then you'll find your fourth piece of intel lying in the corner. Fifth piece of intel is going to be right after you see all of the Covenant warping in from slip space. If you go on up to this computer terminal, it's a little finicky to hit the X button, but if you position yourself right, you'll finally get it and you'll pick up your fifth piece of intel.
Below the lab just ahead. We can use air ducts to travel between them. Marking the access pad.
Vaporized and quickly entered
The next piece of intel is in the hunter room. Once you kill both of the hunters, go ahead and go to the center of the room and you'll find the intel pad on the floor. In the reactor room, you'll find your next piece of intel. Go ahead and hop down to the lower level. Turn to the left. In the corner, you're going to find another terminal for your seventh piece of intel. And for the final piece of intel, once you clear the room of Banshees and go ahead and destroy all the vents, you'll come out to the Prowler. And right before you get to the Prowler room, you'll come up to this last terminal. And that'll be your eighth piece and final piece of intel for Blue Team.
Compound Asteroidia 59B results observed. While subjects were sickened, they all recovered, with no recorded fatalities. Need to return to the formula and find a way to increase toxicity. Compound Asteroidia 61F results observed. While observed morbidity in subjects was satisfactory, LD50 level not adequate. Need to be able to reach a level that maximizes efficiency. Compound Asteroidia 472A results observed. We almost have a candidate here. Sufficient morbidity, adequate LD50. However, we must shorten its half-life.
This is Rooker, Ship AI Argent Moon. Recording this as a warning to any ONI personnel who try to reclaim Argent Moon. Her air is not safe for humans to breathe. I repeat, her air is unsafe. Difficult to record this. We now have 100% fatality rate from the Asteroidia accident. Those near the accident site died almost instantly. Liquidized from the inside out. They were the lucky ones. It was vaporized and quickly entered the air system. It slowly spread through the rest of the station. Symptoms took minutes or hours to arrive, depending on distance from epicenter. But none of the crew escaped its effects. Following the massive failure of containment protocols, I am making the decision to quarantine this ship. I've set a course that will keep it clear of any inhabited systems and jettison what remains I can into open space. I am now 6 months past my expiration date. It's clear that I can't manage this station any longer. I never could, and so I'm initiating final dispensation.
Thank you folks for taking time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel for more intel guides and Halo 5 content.